Hi everyone, I'm Cheryl and welcome to the Sewing Room channel. And I've been shopping again. You probably think, boy, you go shopping a lot. Well, you would be surprised how much of my supplies I go through every month. So things need to be replenished. Another reason why I shop so much is that I like to shop at the end of a season because I can get supplies for next year for the same season. Because many of my seasonal videos are videotaped anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks prior to that actual season. So supplies are not always available. So that's one of the reasons why I shop. Okay, I went to Dollar Tree and Joann's. So let's get started. These are little heart-shaped stickers that have a lot of glitter on it. And on some of my craft projects, I don't really feel like cutting out a small heart shape like this. So this is easily to put on something. You can either just, hopefully it sticks well, or put a little glue on the back if you're using something like this. So this was left over from the Valentine's season at Dollar Tree. Also, to help with some of my little floral things that I have around my house, you can get this little styrofoam, and this helps to keep the flowers in place. So for spring, Dollar Tree had these little flower bunches, and I picked up 4 of them in different shades of pink. This one's white, but they're so inexpensive, and also I just love using them around my house, but I also use them in some of my craft projects. These are made out of wood, and this is an Easter bunny head with just the ears, and this is the full bunny. These are nice to use for some of my cross stitch that I do. And if you aren't aware of it, I do have cross stitch tips that come out once, sometimes twice a month. So make sure you look for those tutorials on cross stitching. So I may create a design that I will use somewhere in here. So you can paint these. This is white on one side, and then it's this other cardboard look on the other. And so these are very versatile. You can put a giant bow. If you're good at doing artwork, you could paint a little face on it and really add a lot of personality to it. I thought these stickers were so cute. They're kind of puffy. They have some sort of stuffing inside of them. This is perfect for making Easter candy treat bags. You can stick them on. If they're not sticking very well, you can add a little bit of glue to it. So just make those little drawstring candy bags and put these on there. These are little bows from Dollar Tree, and I like these. Sometimes, like I said, I add it to my cross stitch. I may glue it on something, and so I thought this would be really nice for some of my Easter projects. I went a little egg crazy at Dollar Tree. They had so many cute ones. And so here's a little carton of eggs. It's already got string around it. You could take this plastic stuff off and even just put it on display anywhere you wanted to. Now these are eggs on a stick. So what I did with mine, I stuck them in some of my flower arrangements I have. So I got one in yellow, pink, a light lavender, and a bluish green. I thought these were really interesting. It looks like it's made out of, I don't know what it is, some kind of string material, and then it's hardened. These would look really nice if you're making a decorative basket for Easter to be on display in your home. I really don't quite know what I'm going to do with them, but I thought that they were really fun to look at. These are eggs that you can hang. And again, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use them, but I thought they were pretty cool. You could hang them on little knobs that stick out, maybe in your dining room. If you're going to have Easter Sunday dinner, think about some of these items that you can use to decorate your dining area. When I went into Joann's, I was very excited because they were having a huge sale and a lot of cool stuff in the clearance area. So this is an item. It's a little cross stitch kit. It's really tiny. So, and I'll be going over this in one of my cross-stitch tip tutorials, so make sure you look for those. And this is something that's great if you are a beginner. So when you're a beginner, it's a little overwhelming. You're not sure what you're going to buy or what you need to get started. So look for little kits like this. Walmart also even has some. Now this is tracing paper. So people who do cross-stitch and embroidery, they use this to trace patterns onto their cloth. Joann finally got more wooden beads in, and I really like these because it's multicolored. And so these are great to add a little interest to some of your projects, especially if you like to maybe make little keychains. You can put wooden beads on them, also little hanging decor, garlands, etc. So I was happy to find these. When I went up to the cutting table to have them cut all my fabric, in a little display sitting on the cutting table, they had this bias tape that was on clearance. It was about $2.49 a package. What was so neat about all of it is it had a Christmas theme on it. I've never seen bias tape like this. I go through so much bias tape during the Christmas holidays, so I bought either one or two of each design, so it was a great find. In the notion section, they had a sign that said, buy 3, get 2 for free. So I took advantage of it. So I bought this. This is a little, almost like a hook and eye type of thing, but it's got a big wooden button on it and with a little loop that you put over it. So this is great. I might be using this on one of my ponchos that I'm getting ready to make. So hopefully that tutorial, and I'll show you the fabric in just a moment that I might use it on. So here are some decorative snaps. Aren't they cool looking? And then of course I can always use sewing machine needles, and this is the size I use the most, size 90-14. This is sheets of felt, and they are about 9 by 12 inches. And I was running very low on pastels that I could use on my Easter projects. So I bought one of each of these colors. This is the fabric that I'm gonna use to make the poncho. And this is Joann's Platitudes fabric. And it was on sale. I bought about 2 yards. How much you need depends on the size of your body. When I come out with the tutorial, I will explain how much fabric you need. I love the Platitudes fabric for ponchos. I make one every year using their fabric. This is a real lightweight sheer fabric, and I got this on the clearance table, and it was either 60 or 70% off. I don't really remember. I'm going to be using this in an infinity scarf tutorial, and I thought the colors in it were perfect for spring because of all the pastel shades of pink and purple, yellow, and green. Joann's was having a really big sale on their quilting fabric. So they had a couple of fall prints that I really liked that were left over from that season. Now, how much I bought of these, they were anywhere from 1/3 of a yard to maybe 1/2 a yard. I didn't need too much. So this has leaves on it, a cat with pumpkins. I thought this was so cool for Halloween to make either a trick-or-treat bag or a little costume for someone. This was really pretty spring print. I love all of the colors in it. Here's some of that novelty fabric with roller skates. So I thought that was really cute to make for a little girl, maybe make a skirt or a little tote bag. This has little dots on it. This has coffee cups and teacups. And then this is a nice fabric. I like to use fabrics like this as a background fabric. And then I don't buy a lot of black, but every now and then I'll buy this because it's got a lot of different colors on it. So it'll make a great accent fabric on projects where some of these other colors are used. This is fabric that I bought for a tutorial that I will be doing on a lady's blouse. Now I had a big problem trying to find some fabric that was at a reasonable price. A lot of the clothing fabric, it either wasn't the right type of fabric or the price was way too high. And the pattern called for shirting fabric. So this is as close as I could find. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it was a reasonable price and it would work with the pattern. So here's the pattern that I'm using. Now this I got from Walmart. It is pattern 8658, and you can make all of these different style blouses on it. Now if this is at Walmart, so not all Walmarts are going to have this. So but look for a blouse that is similar to this. It's rather plain out here on the main part of it, and the sleeves you can make a different length. Well, I hope you enjoyed this shopping haul experience as much as I did. Now don't forget to add that Joann's coupon app to your phone. A viewer just notified me recently she finally did it. She went into the store and she said she saved a bundle by using that app, and it made her shopping experience a lot of fun. Now down below your YouTube screen you're going to find all kinds of video links, my sewing tips of the week and other beginners tutorials will be listed there. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and check out my Facebook page. And one other thing, you see all those goodies on the wall behind me? I'll also have links to all of those. So make sure you go down there and check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, and happy sewing. If you like the Sewing Room channel, one of the best ways to show your support is to subscribe by clicking on that red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to click on share to share this video with your friends. And make sure you click on the bell so you receive notifications for all my new videos. I'm Cheryl. This is Manny. See you next time.